Hi everybody, welcome back to Ace Attorney. We are still playing the second game and we are on I think it's the fourth case overall. I am going to be doing some quick tests, so if you hear a little echoing, that of course is just me testing it out, making sure we can hear everything. The unique thing about this one is that we actually have a guest star. One of my friends has greatly appreciatively agreed to join us. If you'd like to introduce yourself, you are on my Discord call. You do have to unmute yourself, though.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up regretting volunteering.
That's okay. Let's see if it actually picked you up. All right. I think I can definitely hear everything through my test. That way I can set my manager up. You will probably regret volunteering in the sense that we will be you'll be going in blind. I'm not going in blind because I am familiar with Ace Attorney and how it works, and with this particular case. I'm vaguely familiar with the overarching story. So, well, I think you'll be okay. There's going to be, of course, the usual eccentric cast of characters, and as we go, we're going to decide who's doing which voices, mostly because I can't just do all the voices myself forever. Welcome, special guest. Thank you, Cube. Thank you very much. And yes, it is stream time. It is, in fact. Without too much further delay, we are going to get started. Oh, that is very loud for me. So, Cube, can you hear everything okay? I know that sometimes the volume can get a little wonky in the beginning. So, I am going to have to turn down the volume for the game for me because my headphones pick up both our special guest and the game at the same time. So, my goodness. Might be loud for all of you. Oh,
I can't hear it.
okay. Game sound is really loud. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, let's see if I can... Let's see if I can turn down the overall system sound right quick. We're just gonna ignore everything on my screen. Don't worry about it. Oh, I can't just turn on the sound at a difference. Okay. Welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. We might go ahead and turn off the sounds and music of the game, although I do like them quite a bit, and it will make me a little sad to not hear them. Oh, they are just super loud. Okay. If you speak over the sound, I don't know if it'll... I need the Elgato to chill. Okay, yeah, no, you're very quiet. Okay. Let's see if I can get the Elgato to chillax. Give me just a sec to do a little bit more sound adjusting. That way we can all be on the same page. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Okay. So this may be the one Ace Attorney stream that we do without the background sound, because it has decided it just wants to be loud as anything. So we're just going to go ahead and turn those sounds off for now.
My apologies, chat.
I think they'll forgive you. I think it'll be okay. To be fair, it was extremely loud for me, so I can only imagine how loud it was for everybody else. So, all right. Farewell, my turnabout. Now, if you'll remember, at the end of the last one, we found out that apparently Miles Edgeworth is dead. We helped the magician get found not guilty. It was a whole thing. And now, who knows what's going to happen? We're all going to have no idea together. I remember the basic premise of this. Oh, and now all you've waited for, the thing you've been waiting for. Who will be our hero of heroes? Totally missed all that text because I thought I was going to hit the A button, but it wasn't. Will it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipan? I see the students of a certain starry school are raring to win, and global hero on Yonkapon doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, The winner of the third annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! The Killer of the Moon, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Oh, yeah, it's the Steel Samurai. Whoa, the true hero of the night has appeared in our midst. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. The Nickel Samurai. Okay, he's not the Steel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. I thought all of that was going to be something I could tab through, so we're having to read very fast. Oh, the Gatewater Hotel. We're back to this place. All right, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it. Would you like to be Phoenix?
Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this.
That's the reason I wanted you to be Phoenix. Let's see. Who's gonna be Powers? You or me?
I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
Love it.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yup. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai? No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick?
Nah, Nick's an old fart. He's not allowed to watch it anymore.
That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Wow. Traitor.
Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore.
Aw.
You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Getting told by a 4-year-old, right? I think she's like 4 or 5.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the gem and ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jam and Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without the signature guitar.
That is strange. Was it a fake?
I will never understand these people in their shows. Wow. No wonder you wanted me to be Phoenix. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. It was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference.
Ooh, a press conference.
A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious.
Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yo, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why, me? This show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes.
You got 20 minutes to wait. Alright. I guess we'll talk to him only because there's got to be something going on before it goes to the next section.
Thank you very much for inviting us today. It was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, which does not in any way violate my order.
No, Okay, so if anybody doesn't remember Will Powers, he is the guy that was in the Steel Samurai costume that was accused of murdering his like nemesis, but it turned out the nemesis put on his costume and went to go kill the producer and ended up dying in the process instead. So he got blamed for it. But we got him found not guilty. It was okay. There is an anime about a guy who is like the gym teacher on one of those kids' exercise shows, and he is just so sick of life. Like, he is just like, his dreams are crushed. He is so sad. It's actually really funny.
While wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
so he's on an exercise show, but he has to wear a mask the whole time?
I'm still really sorry about all the headache it caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Why does he look like Planet of the Apes reject at this point?
I'm telling you, this guy gives off a creepy vibe.
That's why he has to hide his face.
Ah, well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it.
We're not going to talk about that.
This is Will Powers. He's an action star.
Are they going to tell us everything that I just told you all?
His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai,
Seems like it.
and he was the first case Maya worked on with me.
That's true.
It's too bad you look scary, or people would know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks.
She's kind of rude. If you don't know about Maya, she's kind of rude.
I can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on Nick. Right?
I can't believe it either, but for a different reason.
Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo Old Tokyo.
We know all this from the second case, so this is all new,
Last year,
relevant information.
New series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids too.
It's about a samurai. What do you expect?
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get the chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It'd been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Angard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Angard?
Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is.
This year, it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office.
Jammin' Ninja? Who is that again?
You are
Wow,
Phoenix.
it's like me talking to you about anime. Yeah.
This is pretty accurate.
So, who is this Jammin' Ninja again?
He literally just asked that.
He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? Does that even work?
It just does.
I relate to Phoenix on a spiritual level, right?
With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in his hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time.
A ninja who becomes a star.
You feeling a little too relatable right now?
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
I did mention my regret at the beginning of this.
You did. It's too late.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time.
That's probably bad.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean.
Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt Angard, the actor.
What?
I guess even the world of heroes is in a sparkling, happy place. Yeah.
Alright, can we move places now? Alright, we're going to the hallway. Alright, we're in the hallway.
Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Why? Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom.
Well, at least you can find it.
Maybe I should visit it before the show starts.
Alright. So Phoenix is going to make a lot of comments. He does talk a lot in the series, so let me know if you ever need to switch off.
To Mr. Angard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients,
He doesn't have any.
please stop committing crimes. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Carita's room. Juan Carita. His name just sounds like a star's name.
Does it?
I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all.
Um,
Phoenix gives off some big himbo energy, to be fair.
I mean, a little bit.
Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think.
Okay, so clearly Juan Carita is the more popular. But this one is the Mad on Guard side. You don't have to read that already.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can tell that this side is Mad on Guard, or I guess that side. This side is Mad on Guard, and this side is Juan Carita. He plays, yeah. So he plays the Nickel Samurai, and I'm assuming that he plays the Jamming Ninja, since they're like rivals or whatever. So, not much going on here. Is there something we missed? Oh, okay. We just need to move back and forth.
Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about.
So there's probably going to be a lot of having to move to different locations until something happens. This happened a lot in the last case, which was the one about the circus.
All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting.
Smelting?
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
Fair enough.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it is, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
That's a little weird that he would even, or that she would even think, rather, that he would have any idea what's going on. Just because he was the predecessor, he's not really that popular anymore.
Well, he's still like attached to the show in some way.
Yeah, he's probably in more of like a producer type of role, because he was like, his face was blasted everywhere and kids hated it, and that's why the show got canceled. It was like the end of that particular case. So it's a little weird to me that she's like, oh, well, wouldn't you know? And he's like, no, I don't freaking know. Why would you ask?
She's the one that can speak with the dead, so like she'd be more likely to.
Right.
Bah.
Sorry. So I guess you are all going to the press conference.
Well, I would assume.
Yeah, of course.
If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Wow. So we were just gonna stand at the door and just like listen from the doorway. Like, what's going on in there?
To be fair, I think that's how Phoenix solves a lot of his cases anyway. So
He just kind of lucks into things. If he hadn't given us the things, then maybe Detective Gumshoe would have accidentally given us the press pass. You know, something would have happened.
thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice.
Is that a catchphrase?
Wow, what a phrase!
For great justice? Is that a phrase? Maybe it's like gonna tell us later what that's all about.
Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large gaudy lobby to match. Wow, I am Phoenix. Maybe I should cosplay as him sometime.
That would be awesome.
I think they have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage, I see.
Well, they would need to.
Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight.
Yeah, pretty much. At any time. Maya will throw hands for a cheeseburger. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Why?
How? You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it.
We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police.
police. Did they just say police?
They did.
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Well, he's clearly got some kind of power, but he's also got an evil face, so one of those two is working for him if he's gonna go check stuff out.
Wait, I'll come with you.
Freeze!
Freeze.
You two, didn't you just hear the announcement just now? It just finished telling you not to move.
That voice! I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Oh. Shoot, that's not who I thought that was. Okay, I will do this character.
Okay.
I remember who this is, but that's not who I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Gumshoe.
Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. There was a small footbridge sign next to it that said, "Beware, bridge out." And the woman came a snot-nosed kid to the bridge. I tried to tell the boy the bridge was out and the dangerous. Did you listen? No, of course not. He's very careful, and the bridge's out part was dangerous. I'm not kidding you here. That kid said it, and I really mean it. Well, I let him have it then, and not to clear off that bridge. Honestly, kids these days don't know right from wrong, I tell you.
This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Mrs. Oldbag? Mrs. Oldbag?
Yes,
Wow.
her name is Oldbag.
What's it to you, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're Powers, aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right, you're doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show, and you're a hoot! You're the big brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered by a mask. I know, you're a giant rabbit. What a work of art, but how is it? You know, I mean, if you don't wear the mask, who knows how many TVs you'd break? Really, and a shame. Getting by what you deserve, and so I thought you shouldn't be anywhere.
What are you doing here? Please leave.
She talks so fast sometimes. I can't even fully read it to be able to recite it to you all, and I am talking, as you can tell, at max speed.
Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster!
I like to imagine she's just saying that. And it's
Oh no,
just
that's why she put the mask on. She's 100% just saying that.
fantastic. Alright. What's up, Wendy?
Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here?
For the record, her name isn't just Oldbag, it's Wendy Oldbag.
Oh, clever.
So, there are quite a few pun names in this thing.
What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified.
Yeah.
We did require that of her. That is Phoenix's fault.
And you! Weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth.
Phoenix, please.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault.
Me?
I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles.
Oh, she has the biggest crush on Edgeworth, by the way.
Mr. Edgeworth? But...
That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? So did something happen? I don't have all the details. But it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman.
Wendy, are you confessing to murder? What happened?
So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Are you?
Can we just arrest her now?
Is she?
Get a.
Is she
She
killing
here.
people? Is she like
I
straight up
think it's
killing
like
people?
I think it's like a Jessica Fletcher scenario for Murder She Wrote, where just everywhere she goes, blood fallouts.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I choose to believe that she's killing people. She may not be killing this particular murder victim, but somebody else in this hotel is dead, and it's her fault. She's just killing people, just wherever she
Yeah,
goes.
those stairs were originally white
Yeah,
before she.
she said showers of blood are sure to follow. Came down the stairs. Now there's blood everywhere. What if it's just like one of those like cloud that like rains like an actual blood shower that just like follows her around? Isn't that a D&D thing?
Probably. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake?
Right?
Silence, whippersnapper! Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Wow, what a weird way to phrase that.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How BORING?
That's a weird way for her to say that.
You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
You too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick...
Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Wow, what did you do at lawyer camp, Phoenix?
Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work a case together. Wow, so
Wow.
Phoenix and Maya are you and me, basically.
This is so sad. So Pearls is under the impression that Maya and Nick like have a romantic thing going on, so she's gonna make so many comments about that. But she is Maya's little cousin, for your information and for those who don't know.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I thought too going into this. That's all I knew about Maya, was that she was basically Phoenix's love interest. But
Nah, Phoenix is in love with Edgeworth. It's a little beyond bromance.
gotcha.
It's not explicitly stated, but there are official manga that make it a little closer to home.
Okay.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody, I get to come.
We're inviting the child to the murder scene.
To a murder scene.
Yeah. What's going on here? All right, so we're gonna sneak away from her, I guess. It's gonna be a lot of going back and forth, I think. All right.
There's nothing really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else.
Well, we were literally just there, so I would hope it hadn't happened there.
All right, then let's try.
Excuse me.
Okay. I was gonna say this is a temporary character, so it's not gonna be a long-term thing.
Ack!
Oh, just kidding. It's not a temporary character.
That's fine. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crime Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead, and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Your voices are kind of blending together, friend.
Yeah, well,
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
Alright, so Maya is no longer in our party.
There's an ad break going on right now.
Oh, I do see it. It'll end in just a few seconds, so will just be... Oh dear. I don't know which character this is, but I'll go ahead and take whoever this is, because you've already got quite a
Okay.
few. I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I got a right to know. I think that's probably Gumshoe, because he's the only one who says pal.
Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in.
Oh, I think I do know who this other character is. What's your problem? Just you wait, it'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see, I'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent can only mean.
I was right. I was right. I was right. I wish I had used that voice from the jump. I don't know which one's saying this, so we'll just say, hey, right.
Okay.
Oh, it was her, okay. Hey,
Hey,
right.
Hey, Lotta.
Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Ah, you. Detective Gumshoe.
His name is Dick Gumshoe, which is 2 different ways to say detective.
Hey, pal, go on, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed in here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros.
There you go, channel that inner Brooklyn accent.
A murder?
Ah, shoot, me and my big mouth.
Oops. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is, a genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
She just like ducked past him. Yeehaw! A murder of a big star, no less.
Oh, man, I'm in trouble now.
Aw, poor Scruffy.
So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second now.
That's a terrible, terrible lie. He's a bad liar.
Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped.
Okay, how old is Pearly? Because he's just casually telling us this information. She's 8. He's casually saying that in front of an 8-year-old. Fantastic.
Yeah, but she also channels the spirits of the dead as well, so she's like a solid like 12 technically.
I don't know if Gumshoe knows that.
Oh, that's fair. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off,
Oh my.
which is not a phrase you should use in front of a child.
Right?
What?
What indeed?
The guy that did that died was this hero named the Jamming Ninja, pal.
Oh, okay.
The Jamming Ninja?
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy?
You mean Lotta?
That woman, she was there that time too, right?
So the last time we saw Lotta was when Maya was most recently accused of murder, because she gets accused all the time. And she actually came out to Karine Village to learn about channeling spirits. And I'm sure they're going to go through all this, so I don't know why I'm explaining it to you.
That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Technically, she didn't actually do the channeling. Technically, they knocked her out with some kind of chloroform or something and switched it with the person that was supposed to be the channeled spirit. It was a whole thing.
Journalist?
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
I guess technically I shouldn't be giving her like a little bitty baby voice because she's 8. But that's what I can do.
Whatever.
That's what I can do.
Hanging around.
Ah, she's a paparazzi.
Yeah, hiding and wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. She just said something about getting a big scoop.
Suspicious.
Cool. What sort of news could she be at?
Probably the press conference, if I had to guess.
So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja?
Mr. Jamming Ninja?
He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh,
The victim was the action style Juan Corrida.
What is in his mouth?
He got a huge push and rode the express train to stop him. I mean, even I know who he is.
But you don't. Oh, apparently you do.
Yeah. Even I recognize his face.
Wow.
But I heard lately that Matt and God's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal. As far as who's popular, these two are hogging all the limelight.
Okay.
I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Oh.
Mr. Ungard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no, you've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Yeah, more oomph.
Anyway, so now that Parita's gone, that means Mr. Engard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? Because I have to do your job too, apparently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's the meaning?
Suspicious. Are we able to go follow her? Nope, we already read that.
I'll be right back. Take over for a sec.
Okie doke. I'm gonna take over all the voices. So I don't think there's anything that we can do yet, but I'm sure we need to present things to him. So take a look at this for me. Listen, pal, I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. That's so sad. Just take a look at this for me. Listen, pal, the exact same thing that I just said. How about my badge? Same thing. Alright, how about the Magatama? Nope. Alright, cool. I guess we'll go back to the hall, because he's not gonna let us do anything. I don't really want to go... Well, I guess we could go back to where Willpowers and them are, because that may be our best bet. Nope. Huh. Don't like that.
Is a feast fit for a king?
Yeah.
It was the first time I ate that food. What was it called again? I think it started with a kiwi?
That's right, a kiwi.
I don't know what to say. It's a sweet but sour fruit all in one.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Literally only vegetables? That doesn't sound healthy.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. We learned that she's never eaten a kiwi in her life until today. That's it. So
Same. Mood.
That's different. You're allergic. I don't think that counts. But we also realized that even if we do these, they're the exact same as before. This is all the same. So there's no new things. Flowers, what about the stuffed bears? Blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. There's nothing going on there. So I guess we have to go talk to Wendy again. Because she's the only one that doesn't have 4 dialogue options. But, like...
These eyes of mine are real pros now.
Pros? Pros at doing what?
At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things.
Oh, she doesn't want to know about her stuff. Let's see, okay, same thing. Got it. Alright. Maybe we'll talk to Gumshoe about a person. Because I forgot that you can also present profiles to them. Profiles. Juan Corrida.
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything. But I know who Juan Corrida and Matt and God are.
Because I bet he's a fan of kids shows.
You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time.
That seems weird. Is that weird?
So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kind of like you and me, pal.
That's not true,
I never knew he thought of me as a rival.
right? Like, he's a cop. Why is he our rival? I guess Matt on guard?
The Nickel Samurai. He really took to the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Den.
Uh-oh.
Why are you sorry?
Man of God was just arrested, pal.
Hmm.
On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
Why did he say it all conspiratorially?
Because it's in red.
I know, but like, why did he say it that way?
Oh.
What?
Can we talk about that? We can. Okay, we figured it out.
Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't really want any leaks.
He is the leakiest leak to ever leak.
Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero who's in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this...
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take the case. I know.
Speaking of, she hasn't come back for a little while. Oh, new stuff. Yay!
Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? Looks like Juan Corrida's been killed. Well, what? He's... Looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. The suspect is Mr. Madden Guard.
We found all that out just by pretending we had to go to the bathroom. Like, that was it.
You're joking, right? Nope, they arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. Ugh, not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pulse. I still can't believe. No way. No way, Matt Wood. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Ryan. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. The one that was super suspicious. Ready? For me, but why?
I wonder.
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Alright, can we use this?
It was almost right after you guys left. An old man who was a bellboy at this hotel showed up.
It's a little odd that that's the sprite they have him doing, because he didn't do anything remotely like that in his case.
And that's when he told you to give this to me? Yeah. Why? Why give me this transceiver?
Talk to him about anything else? I don't really want to talk to him about other things, but it'll probably not let us continue till we do.
Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed this place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's a jamming ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost came off of him. I guess some people only know how to rate the others by butting heads like a ram.
So if Matt was always winning, why would he kill Juan?
Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined the rival TV show.
And that was the jamming ninja?
The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning Jammin' Ninja.
Burning? Did they light him on fire?
Well, things turn messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally, look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Aw. Matt won again.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess.
Yeah, he won and then the other guy died. That would suck.
Mr. Engard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. So if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
Hmm.
The Nickel Samurais.
That feels important. Like, just because it's just because that's his character doesn't necessarily mean that he's the one in the costume, because this was kind of what happened with the case that Will Powers was in, was that the guy who ended up dying and the guy he was accused of murdering dressed up in Will Powers' costume and limped his way over to try to kill the producer. So he was trying to frame Will Powers by wearing the costume, and it was a whole thing about like, how do you prove that the person you see on the camera is actually this guy and not the other guy? And it was a whole thing.
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference. He was going to be in costume, but why?
Suspicious.
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
Oh.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
I was wondering that too.
Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Beep, beep, beep.
Ah,
Well, what is it, Mr. Nick?
huh? I'm not sure, even though I made the noise. Coming from this transceiver.
Ooh. Beep.
Yes, hello, right here.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
And you are...
I think I'll take over the creepy guy.
Okay.
You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help, Nick! Mystic Maya!
Maya?
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Or fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now, don't fall apart on me yet.
No, this can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return you your valuable item, unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Just pull the headphones out of your ears while I do this one.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
You got noise gated so hard on that.
Good.
My sight, everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped.
Gasp. Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there?
How much? How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need...
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Carita was killed and the suspect is mad on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Ungard.
Matt on guard, but why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However,
However, what?
however, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I agree to do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me in my possession.
Help! Nick!
Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One, you expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Typically, Phoenix takes a couple days to get his not guilty verdict, so that might be a little bit of a stretch. Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn it. Who
Hey, he's cussing. Nice.
the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is The Killer. Beep. His name is The Killer.
You're way better at doing the creepy butler voice than I was.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
I think I've had some practice with doing like random voices, and I basically just talked with the back of my throat.
No, it's all my fault. If only I'd gone with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is Mystic Maya.
Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Right? He literally just said, don't involve the police.
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
How do we know he's not involved? Because, like, he's the one that gave us the transceiver, but Phoenix is not worried about that.
Phoenix also wasn't worried when somebody who simply went to answer a call disappeared, too, so.
True.
What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud.
It's just at the top of his freaking lungs.
The ransom is complete acquittal for Mr. On Guard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya? You mean... Then this means Matt on Guard is obviously to kill a pal. No doubt about it.
Oh, we just met the killer. He was the guy on the phone.
But the guy said that Mr. On Guard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? Fair point. Yeah, I guess he has a point. If On Guard really is innocent, why the kidnapping?
Right?
And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding.
Uh-oh.
That I'm just now mentioning.
Well, he wasn't going to tell us anything, because he's like, you're not getting one over on me, pal. But now we have a good reason for him to tell us everything he knows.
The forensics team's having a field day back there.
They're just like running track back there and like baton passes. Got cheerleaders in there. Yeah. There's like a stand that got built and there's like free water cups.
I 100%, if I was writing this, that's what it was.
Fantastic.
But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. there's too much evidence. Is that possible?
Well, you tell us. Is that possible?
I mean, it depends on what's relevant to the investigation, I guess. But I mean, there can be a lot of evidence at potential murder scenes. Yeah,
That's fair. But
too
I
much
wonder,
evidence? I don't
yeah.
think it's-
Like, what would you consider too much evidence?
I mean, if I was just by myself, then like an entire murder scene would probably be too much evidence. But if there's a whole team, then
Yeah.
I see the problem. Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about on guard being set up?
Maybe Gumshoe means something like, oh, he didn't even try to hide that he was the one who did it. Like, they just left all the evidence.
It could also be just the case that, like, there's so much evidence pointing to him being the bad
Yeah. Which would support a setup.
Anyway, it looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal.
Nah.
Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow, you can start yours. All right. Isn't there another way?
I need to be investigating right now. I don't have time to wait till tomorrow.
We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
Gumshoe suddenly competent?
You're right.
And then they passed out in the hallway. Who knows what daytime or location it is? Is it gonna be Maya?
Ow, my head.
It wasn't my best reading of that line, but it's okay.
Where am I?
Sorry.
Where am I? I wonder if I'm still at that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
Click. I see you have awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me, I am known as the Killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway.
Ah! Nick, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis.
Her sister is dead. She's calling out for the dead already. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. See, he says that, and then he actually gave his name away at the end. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... It's a little weird, because he did say that at the beginning, and I completely forgot about that.
Good morning.
Oh wait, wrong voice.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Why would she say good morning? Because this is a terrible morning. What's going on?
Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
It's like 3 in the morning.
Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. Managed to get home somehow yesterday evening.
They just stumbled home, blind drunk, you know. He just went to the bar and started hammering martinis.
That was 100% my read of the scene when he like starts off with the keeping the light out of your face.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here.
While Phoenix just stumbles home.
but by the looks of it, I don't think Pearl's got any sleep last night.
Oh, she's gonna be a pain then. Have you ever been around an 8-year-old that hasn't got any sleep? Absolutely
Yes.
not.
Mr. Nick, Miss Maya, she's all right, right?
Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, please, help her.
Only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. Also, I
Aw.
got blind drunk last night.
Right, because my head is fucking pounding. Ad break. It stopped us.
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
Right?
But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick?
What would you do then? It is a philosophical question. Because he really only, like, represents people he can trust that are actually innocent. So, what would you do?
Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it.
Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
That's true. Her mom's in jail. All of Maya's family is dead. Like, it's very sad.
Maybe do you think Maya might be cursed?
A little bit. The whole Faye family, honestly.
What do you mean?
My family's all gone.
See?
Or family?
My father, he left my mother and the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
Her dad went out to get milk. He never came back.
And my mother,
Is in jail for life.
she did that thing all for me.
That's so sad. I mean, technically, yes. She did it for Pearl in her eyes because she's like, well, if I take out Maya and frame her for murder, oh no, Dad's getting milk. He's never coming back. They've been out of milk forever. It's never good. Yeah. So she thought that by getting Maya out of the way, Pearls could become the next head of the Crine village, which, to be fair, Pearls is like super good at being a spirit medium, and Maya is at best.
Good at getting kidnapped, apparently.
And she's great at getting kidnapped and being framed for murder.
Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She is all I have left in this world.
This is a slight spoiler, and y'all probably won't remember this later. Pearls does actually have sisters. She's never met them.
Does her dad make an appearance at some point?
No, but it does come back in the next game that she does in fact have sisters.
Oh, okay.
It's his fault, but like she does in fact. All right, can we actually go there? Okay, we can. Cool. We probably didn't need to do any of that talking. Y'all just conveniently
Lord.
forget that by the time we get to the next game.
I've already forgotten it.
Fantastic. Way to be a team player.
We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early, which is exactly what she wanted to do, and I told her no.
Right. I had to wait till the Alka-Seltzer and the Tylenol kicked in.
To visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the jamming ninja, because my life is a sitcom.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the last one was a murderer who could fly, so that was convoluted.
What even is this world?
So, okay, technically it was just everybody saw him fly, but it wasn't actually him. It was just a statue bust of him, and it happened to have his cloak because the deceased was wearing the cloak, and somehow the cloak got onto the statue, and then it floated into the air because somebody was pulling it on a rope. But flying killer.
Your explanation did not make the situation better.
You know, just watch the VOD. Just watch the VOD. Y'all will be fine.
Good morning. How are you today?
All right, so we have to decide who's going to be Unguard.
Hmm. Well, Pearl did a lot of heavy lifting in that scene, so I'll do this one so you can rest your vocal cords.
I can do him because it's going to be back and forth between him and Phoenix.
All right, fair enough.
So I'll do him. It'll be all right. I just have to figure out what kind of voice I'm going to do for him.
I know this situation might be a little tough for you.
He's just not saying anything.
We're.
Oh, sorry, dude.
That's what the voice I was gonna do.
Same wavelength. Already signed up.
Excuse me?
Already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know.
Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so...
I think that voice is pretty accurate. No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright.
A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay?
The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement.
Sorry about that. You're just in time.
Huh?
You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it?
Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
She looks like she's about to slap someone.
Oh yeah, she's ready.
I have to let me take this case. I have to.
Maya, Pearls, everybody in the Faye family is ready to throw hands at a moment's notice.
Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions.
That's okay. But dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay?
Mr. Ungard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to.
I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. That's a very sad statement.
Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it would be real bad if I said anything, dude.
Does he have a mind of his own?
No. And to piggyback off your previous statement, yeah, it is real freaking sad.
Mr. Ungard, I would like to ask you about the murder.
Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff.
No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? This man. He's talking into his wrist and listening at the same time.
Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
No, Pearl, he's what we call a moron. We're already talking about Mr. Ungard's brain here. I wouldn't bet any money on it.
Exactly what you said. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows I'm not the murderer.
Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city Nickel Samurai protects.
Okay. Present the badge.
Mr. Ungard, this is an attorney's badge.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that.
Huh?
I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course.
Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguishers, now this.
You just look like a salesman. Just blue suit salesman. Blue suit, red tie. Okay. Should we do just the transceiver, maybe? Because that's like the way that we talked to Killer.
Or maybe the ticket.
The press conference one?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that?
It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right?
Huh? Me?
Yes, while you were in costume, no less.
This guy is real dumb. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager.
You didn't know? That's odd.
Okay.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him.
Who knows? Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too.
I got it as a present from someone.
Interesting.
I've also been instructed to take your case.
Is that what you heard from the transceiver?
Yes?
Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around.
This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist.
It's Apple Watch before Apple Watches were a thing. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going.
Please, wait. I really need to take your case.
There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too?
If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to...
Wait, what did you just say?
To killer.
To killer?
What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over.
Alright, dude, I accept your terms.
Huh?
I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either.
Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Alright. Man, I think my lucky stars. The people know my name.
Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
And his name is Matt On Guard. Like, that's a unique name anyway.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
Ah, it's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular.
True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. What a weird demographic to
Secretaries.
just call out.
That is very weird.
I guess Mr. On Guard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Okay, wow.
Dressed as the Nickel Samurai? Did we see the same Nickel Samurai? Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A
That's
spring
not a motto,
breeze?
that's an advertisement.
Right, it's a soap advertisement. I got it from a commercial. That's why this is kind of scandal. It's disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad.
But everyone loves a good scandal.
That's a TV show.
It was, yeah. Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had a post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time.
Can anyone corroborate your alibi? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show.
I told you, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, sorry. I have no idea about any press conference, alright?
That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kinda noisy.
Mr. Corito was already dead at that time?
Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager.
I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own.
Probably not. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me.
About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Carita, what sort of...
That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. They were gay, and they broke up. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail.
Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right?
Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway?
You mentioned that earlier.
Dude, you'd think I'd be the other way around, right? Yeah, I changed the words, sorry.
Do you know why you were arrested?
I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Oh my god, Gumshoe, what were you doing to this man?
Did they find something on you?
They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
A butt?
That's a little weird. That's the only evidence? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. I was trying to say that more American, and I kind of failed.
Ah!
Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious.
I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Ungard to see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes, we can.
Yes. If you use this.
This is a Magatama.
Yes, the forbidden gummy. Maya's Megatama.
The special 9.
He won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question.
Because it hasn't reacted so far, which means that everything that he said must have been the truth. So
Is that what it does? Is it like a truth detector?
Kinda, yeah.
Please answer me honestly.
Now, mind you, we weren't using the Magatama, so it's possible that his lies would have been missed, but we'll see. What is it, dude?
Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself.
No, I gotta ask my manager if I killed him, dude. Right, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Carita, okay?
Well, Mr. Nick,
Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight.
which means it's alright to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way.
So he didn't lie.
So is that what it visualizes chains and stuff around you if you lie?
Pretty much. So if somebody is lying, you have to unlock their lies or like counteract them. So it'll put all these like chains on the screen, and then you'll see like a lock over different sections on how like strong the lie is.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent.
We actually got the Magatama in the second case where Maya was accused of murder again. And
Oh, okay.
Pearl charged up the Magatama for us using spiritual power so that we could tell who was lying and who wasn't. And it basically was like another mechanic to solving the murder.
This is a weird universe.
The trial's tomorrow, right? I mean, there's literally spirit channeling in it that changes the physical form of the character. So, I'm counting on you, dude. So we know he didn't kill anybody. That's what we know. Alright, so usually the trials last more than one day. So what I try to do per stream is I try to get up to like the middle point of it. So after the first day of trial. Are you okay to go that long, or do you want to take a break?
I'm gonna take a break to refill my waters real quick.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Okay. We'll load it up. You go grab your water. I can cover while you're gone, or I can just pause it here. We'll see. Lots of voice acting in this one, so it gets a little difficult. Y'all can see my water constantly on screen now. Well, at least we were able to get Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important.
So what do we do now?
Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Unguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer.
Okay, then let's start looking.
Alright, so that moves us back to the Gatewater. So I have a feeling that this is where you just saw the title, Solving Murder with Friends. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're solving murder with friends. Phoenix's friends and ours in real life. So I have a feeling that this is where most of the dialogue heavy stuff is going to be. This is also going to be all the nitpicky stuff where you have to like look at different things to try to find the different cues and clues and everything. Alright, so we will wait to start this until he gets back. Just gonna be on a break real quick. Honestly, the Phoenix Wright games for me are like a lot of fun, just in general, because the characters are so crazy and the world is so crazy. But I think this is probably my favorite playthrough so far, because I have somebody else that can help me do the voices, and we can actually talk about the different silliness that's going on. So far this is probably my favorite one. I heard a bit of an echo, but I don't know if we're back yet. Just gonna pose like this until everything's back to normal, I think. It's probably a terrible pose. I should stop doing it immediately. Sorry.
We're back to this one, huh?
Haha! We're back to the old woman. And you're back, which means we can continue.
Yes.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what it is. Another seal samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies?
I keep reading it too fast, anticipating that she's gonna just keep talking. So...
It's always been that way, ever since a little elementary school girl. The class hamster was fine until it was my turn to clean the cage. The other stars were Queen Reaper and dub meats. Whoever spilled the evil deeds dies in 3 minutes.
Shit, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. You crazy
what?
old woman.
She just said that she went to clean the cage for the hamster and it died like 3 minutes later. So the other school children started calling her Queen Reaper, as if Wendy Oldbag wasn't enough to be made fun of for.
Yeah, and
Jesus
then they started
Christ.
doing like a Bloody Mary thing too, where they would like say her name in the mirror 3 times.
Because she's a specter. Jesus Christ, okay.
Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you speak a little slower, please?
Absolutely not.
Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Right.
Wow. She shot us. We're dead now.
My dear old hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder.
I mean, he was trying to kill somebody, so...
And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again.
That sounds like a medical condition. She should probably get that checked
Yeah.
out. Your heart's supposed to constantly go ba-dump.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, me either.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket?
You just gotta stop cheering for people.
I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan.
but I haven't said anything.
We did before. Not about Juan specifically, but about the last guy she was in love with.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
What?
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent.
Oh my god. I think that was racist. I think that might have been racist.
No, she's talking about Lotta.
No, I know.
But
Lotta.
oh well, that's fair, I suppose. Yeah.
Lotta is definitely a black-coded character. Backwater? Ma'am. Ma'am.
I mean, what's that manner of speaking supposed to be? Why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maid, I was so beautiful, even the flowers of the field blushed. And despite the suppressed flowers or stars, the rub... Oh.
Earls, are you thirsty?
She's just hammering on the background.
No,
Nothing.
This old woman clearly is.
My little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
So Pearl has
You
to sit
stay
there and
here in
listen
the
to
old
it?
windbag.
Oh no.
So thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Youngins today.
So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta.
Sounds about right.
I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
The show, of course. Well, in the press conference afterwards.
You mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, Phoenix, what a weird internal thought.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
Ah, I see.
But
Hmm?
But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night.
Oh Lord, what did she witness now? She's always
Most
seeing
important.
something.
Most important moment, you don't mean.
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Uh-oh, things have gone all sepia.
Ta-da!
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please.
So this is what happens when there's like a secret or something that they're hiding, a lie, something that we have to solve. You see all of these chains and then these fancy locks appear on them.
Okay.
If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Okay. So she has 4 locks, which means usually we have to present 4 different things or solve it by learning 4 different things. So before we talk to her again or try to give her a present or whatever it is we're going to do, we're just going to get on out of here. Just walk away. Just let's go. Come on.
Looks like the investigation is still in full swing.
That means we probably have to go talk to Wendy Oldbag.
Tell staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
That's not good.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
How do you know all these words? You are 8. A sheltered 8-year-old, in fact.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
She just rolls up her sleeve and starts like wailing on people.
Dude, she is a monster.
She's ready to fight. Let's go. All right. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face. Uh-oh.
What?
Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? The fuck did we steal?
Oh, what are you looking for?
My camera. CAMERA. It's my life's blood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Oh, come on.
But
Even I wouldn't say that.
Wouldn't you, though? Suspicious.
Public doesn't need to know.
Huh? Alright.
So, you lost your camera.
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700?
I had a nice like talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon.
Oh, so she should be called Karen.
She talked to this man for 5 hours, and he sold it to her for less than half to get her out of the store. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face.
Wow.
Oh, maybe he talked to her for 4 or 5 hours. He gave me his talking to, and he was real mean about it. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lana, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
Probably the murder. I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything from a big scoop.
Wonder if Lana's missing camera is even connected to her.
Knowing our luck, it probably is, and it's probably very incriminating. All right.
Lana's camera added to court record. Lana, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Tell me exactly what you told Wendy, because she's over here like spouting off about you, and I gotta know. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure went to school? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever a lot of heart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had.
Big scoop.
I told you before, I'm going to be the best tabloid photographer this world's ever seen. You know, a big scoop, like a bunch of ice cream and... Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Maybe raspberry.
Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lana, are you sure you weren't here the entire time?
She just said.
So, you could take a picture for your big scoop.
That was a weird text. Well,
Yeah,
maybe I
that
was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that would bring you that? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here?
Some kind of tabloid thing. Aw, man. More locks. Okay. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
Gumshoe doesn't.
We've been stopped, haven't we?
Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
Glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rule smile.
Alright, so we have to be able...
That's only because Gumshoe's elevator doesn't.
It does not. But we can just walk around her and go in the hotel rooms. It'll be okay. Alright, so we went to Matt Ungard's hotel room.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something?
I don't know who this is. Oh, okay. I can do her.
We're...
You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How did you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
I'm still trying to find her voice, so we'll see if I can consistently pick something.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns.
I was just thinking that.
Same brain.
All right. She may be a small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Wow, there's a lot of judgment coming from Phoenix
Wow.
in this one.
He's a judgy bitch. You just need to know that he's a former art student.
That tells me everything I need to know.
I assume
Sorry to all the art students out there in chat.
I'm not. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. Hey, look, she's got a thing in her hand. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner? What did you eat?
Why does he need to know that? I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
I mean, you have stopped me before I could do my investigation. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties.
Judgy Judgerson.
I mean, to be fair, look at how Edgeworth dressed. All lawyers are judgy.
That's true. That's true. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby.
Oh. Preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Karita.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
We really held strong through everything.
Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. Finally, a compliment. So about you and...
Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you?
I mean, it is relevant. Sorry.
I have no idea how he could have chose you as his lawyer.
Why did you have to go and say something like that? Oh, come on, Phoenix. You can't take it, but you can dish it.
Yeah, exactly. His fifis are hurt now.
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. Don't let your fifis be hurt. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, okay?
Whoa, okay, I'm out.
He's like, nope. Dropping you back off in Karine Village. See you later. I'll call you when Maya's safe. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager.
I mean, if you'd introduced yourself as his manager, this wouldn't have happened.
Right? We could have skipped this whole question.
Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Karita, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't?
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios, in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Girls, calm down and hang in there. Don't choke a bitch yet. I'll buy you a juice later, alright?
Don't jump her, Pearls.
Hold me back. Hold me back, Mr. Nick.
Right? She's like struggling against him. Okay, I think we're about to start showing things to people. Have you seen a camera?
I'd like to ask you about this.
She's probably not going to tell us anything about it. I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me.
Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly.
That is
No, it's
not
Phoenix.
true. That is not even remotely true. You don't even play the game and you know. I guess we'll examine first. Because she's like, we'll take a look around. You'll know what we ate.
There's a giant bone sitting on that plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Literally put your finger on the plate, Phoenix.
Oh, so there's a fork on the plate. And there's a bone.
Oh, but there's no knife, yeah.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay. What about the other one?
Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for two at that.
I'm pretty sure they're Mr. Ungar and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks?
So, in the last one, where it was the Steel Samurai being accused of killing his mortal enemy, the producer and the director slash writer had T-bone steaks, allegedly, but they just tossed everything into the incinerators. There was nothing left on the plates, no bones. But in the area where all the staff was that had stopped and eaten lunch, they had also had T-bone steaks, and there was bones all over the plate and all of that. So he's just making a callback.
Probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
That sounds like about right for a star.
Stars are really different from us, aren't they?
Alright, anything actually necessary?
There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think the jacket-looking thing is called a hoppy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir.
Please don't steal
Stealing
people's
from
clothes.
a crime scene, Phoenix.
Right. Well, this isn't the crime scene. This is just the suspect's room.
Well, either way, it's technically still a crime scene. Maya would absolutely be thrilled.
Oh, I'm sure she would. Just straight up.
I'm betting we have to. I'm betting
Do
we
it?
have to take something from Karita's room to the old windbag.
Possibly, yeah. Well, we do technically have this. Well, she wouldn't want that.
No.
But we do have this nickel samurai picture that Maya gave us for some reason. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, it's got a prong, it's got the little things. I'm checking what it looks like because that was important before. So.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so examine again. Alright, it doesn't appear to be broken. That's the important part. I don't know what else we have for her, so we're just gonna go to find the dead body. Technically, they will have already moved the body, so.
That is a lot of bears.
Yes, it is. A lot. And
Mr. Nick, where are we?
We're in Mr. One Karita's room, Pearls.
Mr. Karita?
The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too.
he's bringing 8-year-olds to crime scenes.
Oh, it's you! So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? No, not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Guard's acquittal. Doing okay, pal? Hanging in there?
No. By a
I
thread.
just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm gonna help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene?
I mean, technically, in this universe, lawyers do all the investigation. So, We are doing all the investigation to prove our client innocent. So, like, there's a forensics team, there's the detectives, all that. So the prosecutors work with those people and do that. But the lawyers are allowed to go and actually examine the crime scene as well. Now, in the anime, he actually wears gloves when he handles things. But in the game, we have no way of knowing that he's actually just not touching things with his bare fingers. Getting fingerprints all over everything. Yes, there is an anime representation of, I think it's the first 2 games. Although,
we should watch that next time I'm in town.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It is a lot of fun, actually. I don't remember if they've translated the 3rd game into English yet, but it is a dubbed anime so far. So,
Okay.
hell yeah. It's pretty great. It's just the exact same circumstances, but, you know.
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. You've got to keep it quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
That's true, because if
what a thick it is.
It's a pretty thick neck.
Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel.
Nice.
Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good.
That's fair. Technically, the Gatewater Hotel is literally across the street from Phoenix's office. Like, he can see it through the window. We know
why
that.
Is it Gumshoe on the line?
So we know that it's directly across because of the very first case in which Mia dies.
Oh, okay.
But his neck is on the line because technically the prosecutor will view him as responsible if they lose their case, because he's not supposed to leak information to the enemy.
Oh,
And
got it.
pretty much every single case, we managed to get him to tell us something we weren't supposed to know, and that's the only reason we can solve our case. So
He's a big doofus.
Skin of our teeth. Every time.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
He literally just watched it happen. He knows you have one.
You're also 8 years old, so you should not know how to use that. There we go. Okay.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Shouldn't she know how to read?
Yeah, but kids her age probably don't know how to read maps, especially if she's from a small village.
I mean, this is the map.
Yeah.
But yeah, she lived a very, very sheltered life. I wonder if that allows us to just move anywhere. Nope. Okay, cool. So one of the things they improved in the next game is that they made it to where you could just access places without needing to go to a place to get to another place, and then you go back to the place to get to this other place.
Yeah, but that reminds me of the old point and click adventures.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
This
old
one,
Nancy Drew game.
Yeah, this one's a lot more similar to like old point and click type of stuff. But it makes it more difficult when you're having to click through a bunch of areas to see what's new. And so you have to hit here and there and here and there, and it becomes very tedious.
Also, limitation of DS at the time, too, right?
True. This one, I think, was out on the original DS. Yes. But I think the third one may have been... No, it may have also been DS. Because I was trying to think, when did it actually get transferred over to the 3DS? And I think it may have been the third game. Alright, we're going to ask him all of the questions that he's not supposed to tell us.
Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but...
I don't want to hear any updated autopsy reports later, Gumshoe, because you've already done this to us before, and it made Edgeworth super smug.
One look at the victim should tell you, pal.
Is he still here?
It should? Yeah, here's a picture.
Here, Pearls, you can look at this too. Oh.
There's a knife in his chest.
It's not very deep in his chest.
No.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, pal. That's the murder weapon. Are we sure? Are we sure about that, Gumshoe?
I mean, it looks like it was just a surface wound.
Yeah. So he was stabbed to death.
Just one singular stab? It just like,
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep.
How do you know that, Gumshoe?
And it looks like they're pretty sure that Mr. Ungod's prints, pal. Well, it was taken from his room.
That's probably the missing knife from his plate.
I'm sorry, I was having some connection issues. That's bad. Real bad.
It's all good. Crime scene photo. All right. Reason for arrest.
Why was Mr. Ungod arrested?
I gotta make sure all my stuff is stuffing properly. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I skipped
Because we
over
had
your
evidence
thing.
on him.
Evidence?
Looks like the victim, Juan Carita, really put up a big fight.
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of stuff smashed. See?
But he doesn't have injuries anywhere else. Just the one little stab, shallow wound thing.
Well, I mean, he is wearing the armor, so it's possible that, like, his wrists and stuff were bruised and we just can't see it.
That's fair. But there's, like, nothing on his face. Somehow the knife pierced in the one spot and nowhere else.
This honestly looks like a filtered Instagram photo rather than a crime scene photo.
It really does. Also, is it stabbed into his right side? Is that
yeah, it is.
So then how did he die? The heart's on the other side.
Well, maybe not in this universe. Who knows?
I mean, you know, weird things happen. Also, the apple juice, or maybe tomato juice.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's supposed to be a bottle of wine.
Yeah. Oh, it might be like plum wine or something. It might be a plum or something.
Well, you can see there's a glass on the table that's undamaged that appears to have liquid all the way in it.
Oh, the on the dresser.
Yeah, somebody was drinking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that bottle doesn't look, unless it's a twist off. It doesn't look.
Could be a twist up. Oh, hey.
Yeah,
It's,
one look at the crime scene and you can tell.
I don't think it was wine.
Yeah, there's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off.
Which was in the pants.
Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jim and Ninja's buttons got caught in his katana. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal.
Uh-oh.
A witness? Who is it?
Is it Lotta? Oh no, it's the old lady.
That lady, Mrs. Old Bag. Like my ex-wife. Please, anyone but her.
Right, same.
The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case.
All right.
Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was a little off. Something that's a little off, as in...
Wow.
As
So
in that's for
angry.
you to figure out, pal.
So angry.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a ketchup bottle, maybe? Or a...
Oh, weird. Looks like Mr. Carita had dinner last night.
This bottle is tomato juice.
Okay. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
Didn't they have T-bone steaks in the other room? How's that a meager meal?
Oh, no, because that was after the, that was after the show, but before the award ceremony.
Oh, so allegedly he just had some V8 and got on stage, ate his meal, and then died.
Should have had a V8.
Should have had more
Bottles
V8.
Yeah, bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Carita fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Rude?
It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Is it really tomato juice? I think it's wine.
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
Are you drinking V8 out of a wine glass?
There's a bottle of it on the table there. That's probably where this came from.
Gross.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
That is weird.
She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright?
Added to the record. Alright. Let's see. There's a bunch of bears everywhere. Alright, time to look at all these bears.
Wow, there were a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed daddies, plastic models. Plastic models? Pretty overwhelming, because they're a kind of bear he doesn't have.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
What?
Just read it.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Wow.
So this is Mo the Clown from the previous one. His entire shtick was just making puns. So I'm almost a little sad that that's not the case that you were on with me, because yeah, I think you would have appreciated his sense of humor.
He has too many mouths.
And then he laughed like Pennywise. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma this last case caused.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
He's still thinking about that trauma. Alright, is there anything? There's a laptop, I guess.
It's so messy here.
Girls really likes things neat and tidy, I think.
That's probably left over from her mom.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. Wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking to her, not Maya.
Oh, rude. You just called Maya stupid. Alright. This is...
It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closed. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Why does he need a calculator?
Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita?
Probably. Is that a rice cooker? What the heck?
It definitely looks like it.
I think it is.
So that's a bed, right?
You know what a watch is, but you don't know what a bed is? How do you expect this man to understand? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
So, she's from a tiny village. They use futons.
But she knows what a watch is.
Like traditional Japanese futons.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her.
Alright. I don't see
I
anything.
really want that Robo Bear. I wish that was real.
The
This
one
is
next
a
to the
guitar
phone?
case. Yeah, a little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
And she knows what a guitar is. Okay. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya. She said the bright red guitar was the Jam and Ninja signature item.
That is true. Huh? Guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Is it? It's definitely something. All right. Guess we present things to Gumshoe, and he repeatedly tells us he doesn't know nothing.
What do you know about this? There's nothing special I can tell you about this, pal.
You okay?
Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? If Miss Von Karma saw me here like this,
So Miss Von Karma is the prosecutor that he's so afraid of. She is a whip, and she whips people constantly.
I'd have to switch sides real fast. Yeah, I bet you would, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, about this wine glass. So you noticed it. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma knows it first.
Oh no,
Wow.
she's here. Everybody hide.
Yeah, Pearl knows it before me too. Wait a minute.
What? Wow, that's rude and a bit sexy. Lol, I don't know what to feel. Hey.
So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel?
Exactly.
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal.
Oh.
Especially if she catches you in here.
So are you, Gumshoe.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash.
That whip is gonna be 1,000 meters, bro. You gotta go. Oh. Redeemed hydrate. Will you hydrate with me?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Beep, 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 beep.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before.
Uh-oh, is it the transceiver? Oh.
It's Mrs. Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere. Whips me.
Uh-oh.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scared. Wait, pal.
Books it. Oh no!
Oh no.
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change?
Yeah.
You gotta pay extra for that, Phoenix.
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives? That's very dishonorable of you. She just whipped you in the face.
What is this character?
The daughter of the esteemed Manfred von Karma, whom we ruined his perfect streak and sent him to prison. The guy who killed Edgeworth's dad and then took on Edgeworth as a son.
Okay.
How much more information do you want? Don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Technically, she grew up in Germany, but I'm not good at a German accent, so we're doing British.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it could also very well be that she's English.
Oh my god, she just whipped the crap out of that man.
Yeah.
Well, scream for your life, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
That's
skip
okay.
this one.
Yow! Did he just pass out on the floor?
Probably.
I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
I can't take this character seriously. I'm sorry. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you?
Now remember, Phoenix has something very serious on the line. Usually he's just like, I'm just trying to do my job, bro. But this time, he actually has a reason to win. What? Come, Scruffy, this investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal.
I'm gonna be hung from the gallows.
If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department.
I'll be chained in there to the end of my days.
And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you.
Alright, so he is now gone, and she threw something at us.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Karita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
It's because they don't teach cursive in school anymore, Pearl.
Literally.
It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy" in normal letters here?
Did this sloppy unreal writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to somebody.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. You were literally just talking to her, dude.
Peter Pan? So she
Gotta go
didn't.
give that to her to unlock the lock.
Yeah, but she didn't say that something had been taken from her. So
Well,
I
it's possible
wonder.
that she asked for the signature and then he didn't get a chance to give it to her.
Maybe. Alright, let's go find Windy Old Bag. Alright, the Viola Hall. Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? People lurking in the corner?
Yeah, he just stood there waiting for us to come back.
Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Connected to the murder? How are you connected, bro?
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay.
I'll tell you all about it.
The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, Nickel Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo Tokyo.
Love why? What? If you do a group hydration, does a special guest have to do it too?
Yes, I already did.
Yeah, on the regular hydration, our special guest already hydrated. But for a group hydration, it would just be everybody. Alright, you, me, and everybody else, including you, Cube, even you have to hydrate. So everybody grab your nearest beverage, tea, coffee, water, juice, milk, soda, alcohol, whatever you got. Take a big ol' swig. The only thing that we don't encourage you drinking is Gamer Girl bathwater. Do you know why that is, special guest?
No?
It's because it only makes you more thirsty. Scientifically proven.
Oh.
Don't drink Gamer Girl bathwater. It's bad for you.
I did tell you I was going to regret this.
Yes.
I'm not there yet, but I might be.
You're getting close.
I see. Wait. A love what?
That was your exact reaction.
A love why? This girl, Sayo, works at the tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
You know, like a triangle, but they're all aimed at one person.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers fighting over one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Strawberry Clan. Okay.
Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet. Times 3.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. There it goes again.
Now we know why the secretaries are into the show.
Yes, bro?
What happened next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
Wow.
I can't believe she's really considering it.
Wow. Forget the theater. This is better.
So, what's the Gem and Ninja TV show like? It's started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Gem and Ninja, like the samurai shows, is kids on kids.
Thank you, Stream Elements.
The story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star. Wait, what?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, exactly. He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do anything. Any ninja related things at all. But boy, could he sing.
Wow.
His trusty bright red guitar in hand, painted well by storm.
That is a terrible premise for a show.
A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Mizola. Gemin versus the Muramachi 5. Muramachi.
Romachi? Like a mariachi?
Yeah, I think that's what it was going for. Suddenly our brave hero gets not such a cold night for Battle 3.
What?
That's too bad for him.
A
Yeah,
cold?
but the kind of pop music love story is something high school girls really like. I can't even continue the voice with this guy.
Right, this
Like,
is...
it's ridiculous.
Yes, Pearl?
Yeah.
What happens next? I want to know. The Gem Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Wow.
Oh, which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it.
It's easy. You get 2 TVs and you put one on each TV.
Or just, like, surely they have some sort of DVR technology.
Or you get 3 TVs. Then you can watch the theater one too. I have a feeling that they don't have DVR. Or at least she wouldn't know how to work it. Alright, let's give Wendy a present. Here you go, Wendy.
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you.
She's clamming up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
Uh-oh. Pearl's off the leash again.
Well then, how about I tell you...
Oh, sorry, wrong voice.
Well then, how about I tell you my measurements?
Please don't.
Please.
No, that's okay, really.
I don't need to know what your boob size is, please.
He really doesn't like you, does he, Mr. Nick?
I know.
Wow. But, like, that was the whole point. She wanted a present. Okay, fine. We'll start the Magatama thing, and then maybe that'll kickstart this thing. Alright. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
And please, tell us what you saw.
But oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you youngins' expense. I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it.
Oh, so it's for somebody else.
That's me, right? Right?
Also, if Von Karma threw this at us, does that mean she's helping us? Excuse me.
My name's Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy. But somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
I mean, yeah, but who else could he have meant? Because Francisca's first name is Francisca. Like, it's not Wendy. It's not even close to Wendy. So who was it for?
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange?
Wow.
Wow, she must really want this autograph.
It doesn't usually work like that. It's usually one thing at a time.
My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright. You win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open up her heart.
All for my dearest Juan. Wow. That was the easiest locks we've ever picked. Wendy, dearest. Alright, what'd you witness?
I feel bad for you now.
Hmm?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You're kidding.
Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell that to the police?
Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it. Maybe more. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ungar hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it.
What did Mr. Ungard ever do to her to deserve this?
What
did any of us ever do to deserve this?
You know, we're gonna ask.
What did Mr. Ungard do to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created a scandal that plagued poor Juan. Mr. Dick.
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Wow.
Poor Juan, led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do wiles and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Littleback has to say for now, okay, Pearl? So, Miss Littleback, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know any about that anyway, Miss Littleback?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. She's a stalker.
Fantastic.
Tell me why you put them into a scratch?
It's not about Juan.
And
She doesn't
you
know.
And you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Ugh, of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it?
He.
I think I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to Lotta.
Oh, nope, she won't talk to us. If I tell you my measurements. Okay. So how does she know? I don't think we're gonna learn anything else. I guess our thing is to go learn from Adrian Andrews about wrong one. Dang it. About the scandal. Don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, she was crying about that camera, but we tried to present it to her and nothing happened.
She couldn't tell us anything else about it. Alright, let's talk to Miss Andrews or not. Present
Maybe the wine glass?
I don't know.
Okay.
Trifling matters. Wine glass. Nope. Guitar case. Nope. Radio transceiver. Nope. Okay. This is usually how these. Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is usually how these things go. You just kind of present everything, and eventually something works.
You were the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference.
Yes, that's right.
But Mr. Ungar said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said?
Huh?
Actually, I didn't know about all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Yeah, she does seem very detail oriented.
Right? Oh, no new things have popped up. Okay.
Try the nickel samurai photo. Nope.
I hate trifling matters. No, you goofy man, this is another thing I need to talk to you about. Oh, not even the crime scene. Okay.
I mean, I guess our only other place to go is to go talk to Gumshoe again.
Yeah, pretty much. I was trying to just present everything to her just in case, but she doesn't have any locks, so we can't move anything.
Well, I mean, Lotta does, right? Maybe try
Yeah.
something else.
But I wanted to see if she would talk about the scandal first, so that's why I was doing her first.
There, yeah.
All right, her big scoop.
Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I could tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
All right then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. Now I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal.
Her.
Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? I mean, that does entail what a scoop is. Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person?
So that would be Miss Andrews, which we just learned about from Old Bag. This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engard's manager.
Mm.
The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secret meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
Would it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it, news sauce?
You mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews. Oh, we don't have that.
Now we know.
Okay, so clearly there's something we're supposed to learn first.
Yeah, I wonder if we have to go talk to Gumshoe.
Probably.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather more clues before I try again.
Alright, no problem. Okay. Oops. Move. Hallway. There's clearly more options to talk to Adrian Andrews about, but we don't know what yet. Alright, to the lobby. And then to the Criminal Affairs Department. Let's go find Gummy.
Well, it doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Or not.
Great. Now even Pearl is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francisca. They said something about an investigation breaking, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done?
Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Nick?
Okay.
Okay.
So that wasn't it. Did we get all the things? Okay, it looks like we got all the things with her. Maybe we missed something in Matt's room.
Office? Oh yeah, maybe.
Usually this is just like, oh, hey, what do we do now? Any ideas? So if we get stuck, that's supposed to be like a kind of like hint.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I mean, can we go back and talk to Guard?
Maybe. I don't think we can get to that though.
Yeah, it was just there.
Oh, there it is.
under,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. I wonder if we can present his manager's profile. If he'll tell us anything that way. That's my manager. Did you meet her?
Yeah.
What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me.
You're such a mama's boy.
Oh my god. Phoenix Wright said I'm kink shaming you right now. Wow. Okay, that didn't help us at all.
Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my nickel samurai costume.
And you were alone the entire time.
I think we already heard all this, but
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Manager was running around because the press show. I don't have anything kind of noisy. He was already dead.
Weird that it wasn't checked off like the others.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Arrested me out of the blue. Can't tell he's the same age as me. Yeah, this is the same again.
All right. Well, while you look around on guard's room, I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, to the hotel lobby again. And then to Viola Hall. And then to the hallway. And then to Unguard's room. Because there's probably something in here that we didn't look at. There's gotta be something. Either in here or in Matt's room. So we'll just have to look around. That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
That's what she said in the last room, too. Okay. No, it looks like that's everything. And we presented her with everything. So back to the hallway. Let me see. I guess we didn't get everything out of this guy, so sorry, thanks for taking the time to take it out and showed it to me, but I don't know anything about that, okay? I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Oh. That guitar case. That was once. I'm doing his voice really badly, I'm sorry. I'm guessing you've seen this case before? It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. Bright red guitar, Jam and Ninja's signature item.
But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony?
It does seem a little strange. It is a little strange. We presented this and we're trying to figure out like, oh, it was empty. That's weird. But
Oh, okay. I can't believe it. They're kidnapping.
Do you remember what the person looked like who gave this to you?
It was that bellboy. And I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like a normal old man. No, he did not.
The stitches down his face look like a normal old man.
And the evil anime glasses too.
Right.
Oh, man. They caught this so suddenly that something about it just seems, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday.
It's probably why he won. So it's gonna bother me, and I want to know what's happening. And
What's going on?
yeah, trying to see if maybe I can look it up. Let's see.
Oh, you're looking up how to proceed?
Yes, I'm trying to find
Oh.
out where we are now because there's clearly got to be something.
Okay.
Did that?
I mean,
Did that?
it seems like going through talking to Powers is doing something.
Okay. So, okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, that is kind of sudden. Okay. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Nice manager.
Speaking of, so she said she didn't really know about it either. And it says that you're supposed to ask him about her. So,
Oh, okay. It is a little unintuitive sometimes.
oh, it's very unintuitive. I think that was supposed to be our hint to present her to him.
Oh, when he talks about her.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman.
She's pretty and strong, so.
What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know?
Her blood type is AB, and she wears a size 4. And
And I wish she would step on me and
right?
this sort of small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
Ah, if you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
Absolutely.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that's just found his den.
Oh, God. This is why he can't be seen by children. He'll terrify them.
Would you mind telling me about this? Ah, so you are interested. I figured you would be. Yep. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. No, really, you too, huh? He said unconvincingly.
Right. That's totally why I'm interested in this. Take a look at this.
It's like
Sorry.
a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Gem and Midnight. Oh, it's Phoenix. Alright, let's see here. Gem and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet powerful manager to the stars, Miss AA.
Ooh.
You see now, don't you? What? You could stop pretending to be in the darkness, alright?
Wow.
Juan Correa didn't have a manager of his own. Which means, if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA, Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news.
We're not surprised at all. Phoenix is like, yeah, we
No.
knew this already.
But it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews. Together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Arson.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Whoa!
Oh my god. Elaborate right now. Okay.
Well, I guess we take that back to Lotta.
Probably, but I want to see if he'll say anything else about it. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. To the hallway. Oh. I got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there.
Please don't get so worked up over this.
Ha! I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids. That's what this gal's motto. That's this girl's motto on learning youngsters. Look. I didn't want to read it so badly that I messed it
Yeah,
up.
get activate the thing first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then we have to do both of them.
Oh, again?
Yeah. So it'll just be the same thing again.
For the first one.
Please answer my questions. Told you from a scoop. Blah, 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 blah. Into a scandal. Perhaps blah, 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 blah. We already know all this. We saw it literal minutes ago. This woman. Blah, 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 blah. Can't make it up. You have to have backup. A news source. Blah, 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 blah. All right.
This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. Great article title, by the way. To the mysterious yet beautiful managers and stars, Miss AA.
Ah!
Mr. Karina didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. We saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of the mystery.
Ooh.
That's why you were lurking around Mr. Karina's door last night.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. That is my stomach. Wow! Yay, it worked. Now we know what her camera was being used for, but where did it go?
You were looking into Mr. Karina and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting.
I hate how casually people use that word, by the way, because that's not what that
A secret meeting.
is. Well, yeah. But there's
I'm
already
gonna
an
catch
article
'em.
about it. Well, yeah, but they keep saying affair, but neither one of them was married or currently engaged as a romantic partner,
Yeah.
so it wasn't even an affair.
Well, I mean, I guess it's seen as like, oh, she's cheating on her client. I don't know.
I guess, but people, like, I always see that in TV shows when it's like,
I don't
oh,
know.
me and my coworker were having an affair. Neither one of you were married or dating anybody.
Right.
It's not an affair. Y'all are just dating.
Right.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloids. It's no longer breaking news.
What did you say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading.
No, that's Von Karma's job.
Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know? But the paper I wrote on it, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
No, she's mad at us again. Got it. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done stole something from me.
You really want that note back, huh?
She wants the camera back.
Got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie.
Probably. Alright, so now what?
Now do we talk to her about the affair?
Maybe. I'm a journalist. Blah, 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 blah. Oh.
Oh, interesting.
A superstar and a ultra hot mega secret love scandal. Reliable sources say that Juan Carita has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. It's literally nothing. All right, let's present the tabloid to you. Are you?
Ask you about that? Are you kidding
for
me?
real right now? She doesn't want to talk to us
not
about
expensive, no.
anything. Nothing. Okay, let's see. Wait. Okay. We already did this part though, because it tells us to go and talk to Old Bag and do everything that we talked to Old Bag about. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
maybe instead of showing it to her, just see if she has another option for talk.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Let's go show Unguard, maybe?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't see what part we're on, because it's, like, out of order from the way that we did it, so...
Got it. Got it.
And instead of sitting here puzzling through it... Oh, new thing. Got it. Alright, what do we got?
Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Okay, go. Gummy's back.
Hey.
Let's talk to him about it.
So you came, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
Hydration. That's something to be happy about.
What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
Uh-oh.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive.
Well, if Maya's gonna die, he might as well too.
So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Let me tell you just the, I can't give you all the details.
I
But let me
can't
tell you
detail
something.
every single thing, but I can tell you most of it.
Two.
Both of them are in this photo.
Okay?
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. That is
Okay.
a huge button to be stuck in somebody's hakama.
I guess because it was, like, rolled up at the end?
Maybe.
don't
That's
know.
the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Ungard.
Also, why were you body searching him?
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Ungard's.
That makes sense, though, if it's his knife. Like, if he was
Yeah.
eating his dinner with that knife. It makes sense.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. Alright.
So, what's this about airtight testimony? That old security lady, Miss Oldbag. I thought so. What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something?
I mean, she kinda did, so...
Well, I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab it. Like I'm one to talk.
Right?
Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me.
Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Ungod come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta start presenting stuff to him now. We'll start at the end.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Mr. Karina? But why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh my god.
Yeah, trigger
Suicide?
warning for those in
Right.
chat.
Dang. Okay. Didn't know we were going this way. I completely forgot about that tidbit from this case.
Her name was Celeste Impax.
That's a name?
She was Juan Carita's manager.
Oh.
Victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. Oh, that might have been why they were meeting also.
Oh, maybe.
Her mentor.
woman who was both Miss Garita's manager and Miss Andrews.
I mean, if she's connected to Mr. Karita somehow, then maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Do you want to know more about her, pal?
We do. But we're gonna also present a couple other things just to do them all at one time.
What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Chairman Ninja's signature item.
Really?
But the guitar wasn't in his hotel room.
Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring the most famous item to an award show.
Yeah, that's odd.
It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after.
Because it's missing. I mean,
Almost as if it's a giant red flag.
there you go.
If I'm caught leaking info to you here in the precinct, my neck's gonna be in a ringer, pal. I don't mind linking it to you outside the precinct.
Right.
Come on.
Your neck? No.
I mean my neck is in a choke. But yeah, ask me about things that have to do with the case only, alright?
Okay. So that's gonna be his answer anytime there's something that, like, he can't tell us.
Right. Stuff in that glass is tomato juice, pal.
Sure it is.
Tomato juice? I heard the victim really loved that stuff. Favorite drink in the world. It was his favorite drink? First time I've heard that.
First time we've asked. I mean,
You look at this photo and you can't help it.
I laugh.
It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Stab a knife after a struggle. That's not even literally what this photo is saying. Clue is sleeping in this photo somewhere, I know it.
From caught leaking info, blah 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 blah. How about this one? From caught leaking info, blah blah blah. Okay, so I guess we don't have anything else that he'll talk to us about.
She was the victim's manager and also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since the suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. But...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma.
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
Uh-oh. I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait, please, wait, sir.
She's gonna square up with Von Karma.
If I don't get this month's pay, I'll...
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you... Can you do a British accent?
Oh God. No, but let's try it, shall we?
Come on.
I would have won. Is that what you want to say?
Who?
That voice.
Edgeworth!
Oh my God, he does look like
he's alive. It's the British accent.
I'm eating. Take this one for a sec.
It's been a long time, right?
This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Are you talking? Alright, go ahead.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection.
You.
You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Oh my god, he's so smug. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
It's Edward. He's alive.
Thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edward, had gone and died.
Dramatic, because he was being dramatic when he wrote it. Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
Okay.
He straight up left a message that said that.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you're right. These two are totally
Oh yeah.
banging.
Oh yeah. Edgeworth was like, thanks to you, I've got unnecessary feelings.
I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? Wow, that wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems.
Rude.
So, no, I don't be. I think I'll be making an appearance.
Foreshadowing.
Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. Hello! But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own after trial tomorrow.
Oh my.
What is that supposed to mean?
Does he know? I wonder.
I have something definitive that you lack.
Cravats.
Yeah, a lot of cravat. And working together is the definition of teamwork. How I define the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you.
That is so weird. He has never helped us.
I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? His hot head.
Do you want me to take Edgeworth for the rest of this section?
No, why?
Oh, okay, because otherwise it would just be back and forth.
I mean, you've done that plenty of times, so it's fine.
Alright.
Appreciate it, though. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record?
Drama.
I think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish.
Oh yeah. See, former art student. Catty.
It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth.
Ooh, get him.
I see. Let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Well, with Francisca, she almost always says,
I will defeat you this time. Oh, I guess technically he's saying it.
Yeah, well, but courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers.
True.
I stand in the courtroom to defend my client.
Fun fact, they differentiate prosecutors and lawyers, not prosecutors and defense lawyers specifically. Prosecutors are apparently not technically lawyers.
To save their lives. To save your clients, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goal. those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy.
Yeah, for the record, Francisca von Karma is 18. She is a prosecutor at 18. She became one at 13.
Must have been different in Germany.
And Miles is 25. So is Phoenix.
Or someone like you, Edgeworth.
It's
Stupid,
kind of
sexy Edgeworth.
right. There's kind of a running theme in this series is like, oh, I became a prosecutor super young because I'm a prodigy. So like every prosecutor's like, oh, I was 12. Oh, I was 9. You know, like it's really ridiculous.
I mean, we've got an 8-year-old solving crimes with us, so.
And using magic. Well, she hasn't done it yet, but you know.
Looks like there's a lot left you have to learn. A lot I have to learn? Me?
Look at this poor pouty baby.
Well, that's enough for now. A time when you will see us coming soon enough.
Alright, interesting.
Is I don't think I have to tell you who his entire character reminds me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's no interest in talking about useless evidence, blah 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 blah. Still stuck up as ever.
It would not surprise me at all if this character was part of an inspiration for him.
I think if it had come out a little earlier, like the anime itself, it absolutely would have been. But Edgeworth is more redeemable than the person you're thinking of.
Fair.
Let's see. So second was ever. Oops, I didn't mean to click on it. Okay, so he doesn't want to see any of our evidence. You're a Steel Samurai fan. What about that? Nope. Okay. Okay, how about people? How about the victim?
There is an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one about Mr. Andrews, Mrs. Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found.
Look at this smug face he keeps giving us. Okay, well, then we'll just go to Andrews.
Adrian Andrews.
What is this pose you're doing, sir?
She holds a large secret within herself.
Sir? What?
Pardon? A secret?
Squeeze me?
I can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her.
No? Alright. You didn't want to talk about the newspaper clipping. Okay. Alright. Fine. Why not?
This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor for a long time. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager.
Does that mean that she was the manager for On Guard first?
Oh, maybe. Or maybe not even On Guard, maybe the other guy.
So it's saying that she is the mentor for Adrian, which means that maybe her and Adrian would have worked for Matt on Guard, but then suddenly she's working for his rival Corrida.
Right.
So
yeah, maybe.
I wonder.
And then a few months later, Celeste Impact died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes.
Okay.
But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. That's it. Okay. A
Yet
riddle.
to solved.
A suicide note.
All right. Oh.
It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished? Well, if the note went missing, then that implies that it wasn't there when they found her. So wouldn't that mean they classified it as murder, not?
Maybe.
Or maybe they found it and then it went missing, like during evidence or something.
That's what I'm thinking, is that it disappeared
Miss
later.
Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note.
How odd. Oops. Pushing buttons.
That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
I don't know.
The suicide note? But how do you even know Miss Impact had written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger,
Okay.
which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
But was she right-handed?
But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida,
Oh my.
the victim. He was the only one who found her body.
Is he just constantly have a piece of straw hanging out of his mouth? That's kind of weird. It's like implanted into his face.
Yeah, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her. Corrida hid his own manager's note? Why?
Who knows?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless.
I suppose.
For now, I think you should look this over.
Okay.
This is the report, part 1 anyway.
Why do we only get part 1?
Makes it sound like it's a novel.
Right. Chapter 1. She is dead. Chapter 2. She did it herself. Why is it only part 1? Okay, so I can't actually look at the details of it. Okay, so clearly we have to present that to somebody. I guess. Well, the only
Maybe
person.
either, yeah.
The only person who
Andrews,
hasn't.
I guess?
Yeah, because I was gonna say the only person who hasn't really talked to us is Andrews. So.
Yeah, because you got dragged off to the Dami dungeon. So.
Right. Maybe.
Maybe ask, yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna try him first, and then let's see if he'll respond to anything.
What do you think about this article?
If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it.
And that's it?
That's it. Okay. Dude, I know I like to throw my money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything.
That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway.
Alright. I know I like to throw my money around. I know I like, okay, so. He's not telling us anything. So, oops. Hotel lobby. Okay, let's go talk to Miss Andrews. To the hallway. And then to one guard's room. Why is she just hanging out in here? Oh. Maybe she's not hanging out in here.
Well, they say Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask.
Maybe she's in Juan Carita's room.
And she has that psych lock on her heart, right?
Did she?
I didn't see anything.
Me either.
We did never use the thing, though.
Right, but
We don't have
usually we have to ask them a question. Oh, maybe no, because we couldn't ask her about the. I don't think we saw a psych lock. I'm gonna have to rewatch everything. Yeah.
No, I didn't see. I mean, I didn't see one, but don't you have to use the Megatama to activate that scene? Because we never used it on her.
Kind of. So usually you have to ask them a question, and they have to like refuse to answer, and then it like locks it all up. Maybe in here. Nope. Okay. So where is she then? Where would she have gone?
Talk to Old Bag. She's a security guard. Maybe she knows where she went.
Oh yeah, maybe. Present profile Andrews.
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you?
Clamming up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
Tell you my measurements. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so where is Adrian Andrews then? I don't
What about
know.
the other guy?
Which
See if he
one?
knows anything about this. The dude with the
Oh,
in the
Will
hall.
Powers.
Powers, yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can present him the suicide report. Maybe he knew her.
Oh,
Nope. Okay.
nope. Oh, I guess we didn't show it to Wendy.
Oh, true.
Nope. Okay.
If it's a gossip thing, maybe Lotta.
Yeah, maybe. Lotta would run away with it. So,
fair.
I tried to look up where we were on the thing while we were going through most of those scenes, and allegedly, she's supposed to be where we found her originally.
Okay.
So I don't know where she is. Clearly we've missed something somewhere, but I don't know what. So.
I mean, we can't go to the bathroom, right? Maybe she's hanging out there
Mm-mm.
crying or something. Okay.
She's not here. Go back. I wonder if we finished everything with him. Thought we had, but Yep. Did all that. Okay, so we've done everything that should lead to her being in there still, but for some reason she's disappeared. Have you seen Adrian Andrews? Are you the one that is? Oh, maybe Celeste? Oh, you're asking me. I have no idea who this is. Oh, maybe we ask Wendy about it. Adrian Andrews. Oh, we've already seen all this. You don't know her. Oh, there's a rumor. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's see. Hallway. Okay, Lotta, what do you know? Told you so many times. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what about Celeste? Nope. Okay. Okay. She's supposed to be in here. So I'm not sure why she's not, because it says that she's supposed to be in his hotel room. And we're supposed to be able to talk to her.
I see. But
we also didn't figure out, like, the Magatama part, which is weird. Okay, hang on. We did that. This is terrible. We did that. I wonder if this is just incomplete or something. Nope, we're supposed to go talk to her in here, and then that's supposed to be the end before court. So clearly we've missed something. Piece of paper. Oh. I thought something had gone on that night, but I never think it was a murder. Okay, so since Lotta's out here, she'll respond to us talking.
Mr. Ungar was here during his break, right?
That's what he claims.
That's what he claims.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking over you.
Crime scene. He would have had to pass through this hallway.
Alright. I wonder if it has something to do with the camera being missing. These are much more gorgeous. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was nice enough to gal lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course.
I have a feeling one of these days I'm going to end up defending her in court.
She stole some flowers.
Okay. understand flowers, but in front of the dressing room.
But what about the bears?
What are-
I didn't touch him. Wasn't me, I tell you. I'll give you my word.
Why do I get the impression Lana helped herself to one of them?
Okay.
To Mr. Ungard from the Global Studios staff. It'd be nice if there was
Aw, she didn't comment on that one. Toilets, bathrooms weren't staying as well. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Where is Miss Andrews? She needs to come back. Karita's room. Here's a fridge. And blah, blah, blah. I'm just skipping through. Maybe his favorite color was red. Apparently he had a lot of red drinks in his fridge. Which is very strange. Let's see. Clocks. Little robot bear that you like. I think we've examined everything.
Click on the click on his plate, the plate with the cutlery. Maybe Phoenix will mention something about it looking like a.
Looks like he had dinner.
Okay.
It's tomato juice. Blah, 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 blah,
Weird,
blah.
because it's like the exact same thing as in the other room.
It's so strange. She's not supposed to have disappeared.
That is weird.
So I don't know if we bugged the game somehow.
Well, if anybody was gonna bug the game, it would be me. You know that.
That's fair. That's very, very fair. We're
Maybe
gonna go back
leave
in
the area. Like maybe leave the area, go back to the prison or something. See if she's here.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Did we try presenting the dead lady to Matt on guard? I don't know if we did.
No, we didn't.
Let's try that.
We presented
Oops.
the files, but not.
Present anything else to you? Did we get all four? We got all four. Okay. Let's go to the detention center. What's wrong? How much do you know? Oh.
Okay, here we go. That's something. What do you mean, how much?
Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you would keep yourself out of my personal life.
No, I would never.
Who is he talking to? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep.
You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick?
This selects impact lady. Somehow, I get the feeling she's a very important person in all that.
Probably, considering his reaction just now. Okay. Since that changed,
Yeah, maybe now go back.
maybe she'll be in the room. Why would it? Why? Why would that be the thing?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Please be in there.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay. Maybe Mr. Karita's room. No. Okay. This is my favorite thing, let me tell you. What am I missing? I have done all of the steps.
What is this case called?
This one is called Farewell, My Turnabout. Alright. I like how we're both looking at walkthroughs at this point because this is ridiculous. The first one I looked up is off a website called True Achievements, and apparently it's not true because it's not showing me what's going on. Trying to think of what we have managed to do. right.
Did you present the suicide report back to Edgeworth?
Did we?
I don't think so, because somebody's saying that it's a very stupid required thing you need to do to progress.
I mean,
Yeah, after you present the suicide report, a new dialogue option for Edgeworth, but not on the bottom. It's the top option. So
okay.
yeah,
Let's
so
try
you have
it.
to, I guess, report it back, which is a very counterintuitive thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
We have
I don't
reported
like
it.
to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less.
That's fair.
Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts, like one has
Okay.
two parts. What you just handed me is the first part of the report, and here's the second part. Okay, so the second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. So
Why
why
would
not
you
just give
not?
us both to begin with?
It literally. Seriously.
The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Okay.
Oh my.
Miss Andrews, what did she do?
Says the 8-year-old.
Oh, Pearl. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Let's just skip that one.
She tried to,
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person to try it. You think she's a strong career woman? That's what she wants you to think.
How do
All right,
you know?
Edgeworth, calm down. Adrian Andrews. She has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she really like. That's what she's really like on the inside.
So she's suffers from codependency? Like, what is this?
Andrews dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
it
go.
was different. Okay.
What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempt was a few days after the death of Celeste Impact.
Was she like in love with her?
And? And why did Adrian Andrews think about it? Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Jesus Christ.
Lost her will? Why would she? Damn, Edgeworth with the black background and everything.
Right.
The pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste, was gone forever. That's why.
Please stop showing us this scene game. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, why would that? Is this what they call?
Oh, it's me.
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions.
All right. And then.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is someone who needs a person in whom she can absolutely trust, and once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to.
How does he know all this?
Apparently, he did some research when he was pretending to be dead.
Clearly.
That's the nature of her dependency on others?
Stop showing us this.
Yeah. Well,
Pitch dark. According to Adrian Andrews herself, her super confident attitude, it's all a facade.
all of facade, okay.
Trying to skip us ahead.
Yeah, you're fine. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
So she's emulating what her mentor used to act like. Interesting.
How terrible.
Wow.
Okay, now see if she's there.
Jeebus Christo. Where in the world is Adrian
you're gonna have
Andrews?
to throw up a warning for this one.
Yeah, geez. Okay. And it kept showing the picture. That was the part that was like, all right, can we just edit that out, please?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca von Karma.
Miss Von
Wrong.
Karma?
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
Yeah, obviously. You've got some nerve following me around.
Lady, did you not watch where we had to do this whole thing just to get you to show up?
Right? We were like
we are
in and out of
exactly
this
not
room.
following you.
They went in the bathroom together. It was
Following you.
fine.
Yeah, true.
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls?
She's about to square up. Look at that. She's ready.
I mean, she is. She's like, hold me back, Mr. Dick.
You're always following after the Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Beep, 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 beep,
Beep.
beep, beep.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. What?
Wow. So that noise we heard was this receiver. Oh, that's why
Why?
it always goes off and she shows up.
Why? Why would she do that?
She carries a whip. I don't really think she.
She put a
really
freaking
saw
air
myself
tag
playing
on him.
this.
I don't know.
Yep.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood. Did she just whip her?
You can't just go around whipping people.
All right.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Yeah, she probably. Look, they probably had a good time in that bathroom.
Does Von Karma bring that whip everywhere she goes?
Yes, I would imagine so. All right, we're gonna have to talk to her about the incident.
Great.
Redeemed hug. Yep, a big old hug for everybody who's watching this, or who's watching this later, who's watching this now. Us as the presenters and hosts. Cool. I think we're just gonna talk to her about Celeste. Maybe that's the.
Yeah, let's do that.
You need one after all this? Me too, fam.
Oh,
Alright.
she's a trifling matter now. Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. That's. I
So,
figured it was
to
gonna
lighten-
say that.
To lighten the mood a little bit, I was at a discount store today with my parents shopping, and they had a Snorlax hoodie with a little hood that had a Snorlax head on it. And I really
Aw.
wanted it. It was only $10, but the problem is the material it's made out of. In this heat, I would not be able to wear it.
Oh yeah, you'd probably die.
Yeah,
Ugh, man. Okay.
they had a bunch of different Pokemon. They had Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, and Snorlax.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
All right. So they said that she had something that was Magatama worthy, but
well, we probably have to present the report to her.
maybe trying to avoid having to do it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Um,
It is weird that like you can present her with the whole thing from the tabloid, and she's just like, no, be gone.
maybe this?
Oh, okay. Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nico Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
J'accuse?
Apparently.
I've got a hunch this woman knows more than she's letting on.
Maybe we were supposed to do this originally.
Yeah, I guess. She must know why Juan Kurita was killed. And this is gonna trigger, I guess, the Magatama.
Maybe. Motive for murder.
Do you have any ideas
As to,
as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered?
why would you ask me about such a thing?
Just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas?
The
Here
Magatama.
it is.
So we were definitely.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot. We were definitely
That's a lot.
supposed to have done this before.
Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a Cyclops, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of those these lately.
Right? Okay. Yeah, see,
Alright,
if we had
now I'm
presented it,
frustrated.
if we had presented it, it wouldn't have done anything because we didn't know what we were presenting for.
Right, okay.
All right.
Let's do this. Come on, Mr. Nick.
Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed.
Hmm.
Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Ingard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita.
You were not that close.
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You were not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that.
Is that maybe the article?
Yeah, try that. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on our good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me need to get close to Mr. Kurita, as if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake?
Okay, is this gonna be Mad on Guard or Celeste?
Try Celeste first.
Okay, because I suspect that maybe she thinks he has the note.
Okay. Celeste impacts your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste? Yep,
Good
alright.
job.
Nice guess.
Missed impact. She committed suicide, didn't she? Wow, they're just really like throwing that out there.
Oh, it's gonna come up a lot in this case, I have a feeling.
Yeah, but it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Kurita's manager. So, I believe you got close to Mr. Kurita so you could find out more about it.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
Wow, rude. There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is this really true? Is there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way it was resolved. Didn't show hers.
So would we do the attempted one? Or the original one?
I mean, you could try the original one.
Let's try the original one first. We can always go back.
The note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita?
Juan?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita.
That is a real terrible reason. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
So this is probably about her attempt then.
Right.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste impacts was someone very special to you. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why...
I'm trying to find out what the pun is for Celeste Impacts.
I can tell you. I'll tell you after this.
Okay.
It's not a pun,
Oh. Okay.
but basically her name translates to peace in heaven.
Oh. Hmm. Okay.
Celeste being celestial and impacts being
Yeah.
so.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So it's referring to her event.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
When she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop. When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of hiding Miss Impact's estate. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
I'm definitely gonna have to do like a mature rating on like the rest of this. I wonder if I should. I can't switch it now because you have to do it at the beginning.
Right. When you
Um,
upload it to YouTube, you may have to blur every time the photo comes up.
it's gonna be one of those that I've got to do quite a bit of editing.
Yeah.
Or definitely put like a transition, like a split, and be like, hey,
You could even put like timestamps so people can skip.
yeah, I'll have to do that. Or basically just be like, hey, at this point, this is when we start talking about this, just so you know.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
I don't remember, Phoenix. It was why was the victim killed?
Exactly.
Suspicious.
Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impacts was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she even commit murder.
Wow, that is a heavy accusation. Murder? Okay. Unlock successful. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
This one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. Mine and mine alone.
Except somehow Edgeworth found it.
Right, you know...
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth.
After Celeste passed, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Carita. Celeste. Without her. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempt, I'd like for you to keep it secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret.
If you tell people I'm mentally ill, I'll just simply be mentally iller.
Wow. Miss Andrews. I guess she's the overthinking type.
I gotta be a little lighthearted. Gotta try.
I mean, that's fair. Probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
Oh boy, here we go. What is it?
What's a suicide? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
Yes, thank you, Pearl. I noticed that too.
Yeah, we talked about it the first time we saw her.
I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
Or not remembering something clearly? Sounds like a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands.
Why was that in quotations?
I don't know. Oh,
Well, I think we've got about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Ah, yes, the plot thread that has not come up ever
right.
since the first time. Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all. Has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
But let's do as he says, I guess. Alright. Hotel lobby. To the right and cola offices. Okay. Clearly there's a reason.
So what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Uh-oh. Beep, beep, beep.
Cue impossible noises.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Beep.
Speak of the devil. Hello, Wright and Co. law offices.
It's not a phone, Phoenix. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Yes, thank you, mysterious butler man. Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Dude's been over here hover-handing.
Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished.
What?
He's not feeding her. So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well. No, they got too much, Andrews.
Ask my
Yeah. Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Beep.
Maya. Damn it, he cut me off.
Her sister is dead.
Right.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis. What does she mean by that?
Oh, I bet we can find out real quick.
Come on, Phoenix. You're hopeless.
All right.
Yeah, you are.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
Oh, that's okay. Got it. Sorry. Mia.
I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her.
How is Maya?
She's safe, for now. The kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper. What's he like? What a weird question.
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
Ugh.
Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her?
I'm assuming that she was channeling her.
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go.
Wow,
I have
how
to
very
stay positive.
with America.
He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there is no name on it. It's a picture of a seashell, I think.
That's the same one Andrews had in her purse.
What a strange card.
Interesting.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. It's too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
Maya's just gonna drink the wine straight out of the barrel.
Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Oh, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Click. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried.
Alright, so Maya escaped, I guess. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for tonight. That got real heavy real fast, and I have not eaten dinner, and I am starving. So I think that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream. That was super, super cool.
Yeah.
You think you'll join us again for another round?
Yeah. We can at least finish out this case.
All right, cool. So this one is probably going to be, it says part 2-1. It's probably going to be at least 3 or 4 more parts. Typically
Okay.
it's going to be the first part of the trial and the second part of the trial, and then there's usually like another investigation, and then there's usually like the end of the trial. It's usually how these cases play out. But that first section was so long that I'm not even sure what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, I was
So-
thinking, I was like, I remember seeing some of your other videos and they weren't this long.
Yeah, no, we didn't even get through the first day of trial, and we're already at almost the 4-hour mark. So
Also, I had to
go
disappear
wild.
there for a second. What did we find out from Maya's point of view? I saw the card, but I
Yes.
disappeared after.
So, in Maya's point of view, you missed it, whoever else missed it. There was a card on the ground that, of course, had the seashells, the same one that Andrews had. And she was like, oh, I'm going to escape. So she tried to use the card, and it did open the lock. And then that's where it cut off.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like a key card almost.
She like
Oh, she jimmied the
busted it
lock
open.
with it.
Yeah. She like busted it open because it like allowed her to undo it. So all right.
Yeah, I don't think that this case is going to be as long as like or follow the same as the others because I mean they want the equivalent
Yeah.
of a day. Yeah, and yeah, that
Yeah.
first part was so long.
That was very, very long. And there were definitely some parts that it shouldn't have been that long. So I have a feeling that we've got our trial coming up, we have another investigation, and then we have another trial. So
Do they usually when you're gathering evidence and stuff, do they usually have that weird coding like where she disappeared and we had to present evidence that Edgeworth had given to us to him. Like, it was a very
That's the first time it's done that. Usually there will just be the 4 options, and once you get all 4, you're
right.
done with that character. So usually it would have
Okay.
been like, oh, here's the 3rd option. Then you present something or present his own evidence back to him, and then you get a 4th option. So that one, that was definitely a little weird. That's why it wasn't very intuitive. But
Yeah, I guess the reason she disappeared is they expected us the first time around to like ask all those questions
yeah, and to
and do
present
the heart
certain
lock.
things and but yeah, the fact that we didn't have the psych lock and then Pearl made mention of it, yeah, there's definitely some things that we missed while we were investigating, which I mean it
Yeah.
happens. So you can't get everything.
Right.
So well, alrighty then. Well, hopefully we see you again next weekend if you want to join us again. If
Yeah.
not, I can just figure out some voices until you come back.
Yeah, no, I should be able to do it at least next week. And if I can't, I'll let you know. But
All right,
I'm
sounds
pretty
good.
free on the
Sounds
weekends
good.
usually, especially around this time.
Sounds good. Once we finally finish this particular case, I think I'm gonna take a short like hiatus from Phoenix Wright. Maybe play a different game on Saturdays. Maybe we'll queue up some fan fiction, which I haven't done in a long time.
Oh no.
Wouldn't that be fun? Um,
I could be convinced to come back to do the reading for fanfiction.
that would be fun. I think.
We'll switch off.
Do like a
like
a round
like we
table.
used to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But yeah, hopefully we see
maybe we can
more
get
of
some
you.
other people on here just do a whole round table.
I think for next weekend, I'm also gonna get some sort of indicator that has like, oh, there's a special guest here, and see if I can
Okay.
somehow add that. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have it pick up your mic and just be like the little sound waves, which is what I would want to happen. So I'll play around with that
Okay.
and see if I can do that so that when you're talking, it's not just me staring at the screen, it's like a little sound wave at the bottom or something.
Oh yeah, like a little like a little icon or something.
Yeah. Find a way to
Uh
put like the little thing that's my desktop audio onto it.
well, you might be able to show Discord overlay
Oh,
and
maybe.
it'll have my picture light up.
Maybe. I'll see if I can do that. I know that it has a streamer mode, so I'll have to play around with that, see what we can figure out. And if not, then I mean, it'll be alright. I won't die. So, alright. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it. Make sure you hydrate because it's good for your brain and your body. I'm going to hydrate now, and then I'm going to go find something to put in my face.
And take some time for your mental health after this one, guys. This
Yeah,
was a big
definitely. Definitely. That got real
Okay.
heavy real fast. So, you know, make sure you reach out if you need help. Make sure you take care of yourselves, okay? Like maybe go watch something that's really fluffy after this cuz oh boy.
Yeah, there's a ton of cat videos on YouTube.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
new dog my parents showed me that's taken the internet by storm. So
I mean, I'm really tempted to go get my puppy and put him on stream, but I don't think that
Oh,
would
yeah,
be a
go
good
get- go.
balance.
well, I don't know, maybe.
I think maybe for next stream we're going to have him just so like
Yeah, maybe
all
just
right.
maybe have him to open up the stream and be like, okay, here's this.
We'll just take random puppy breaks. Just be like, all right, so for
Yeah.
a little while, we're just gonna look at the dog.
Yeah, just take like a cuddle break where she's cuddling
Yep.
him.
Yep. We might have to do that. We might have to bring in some puppy power to help
Hopefully-
ourselves.
Hopefully they won't go doing it as much next time.
I have a feeling that it is going to be a central part of it, but I don't know if it's going to be as heavy. So
I mean, I don't know if they'll keep showing the photo, but
I
mean,
hope
if
not.
it's going to be evidence, maybe.
I have a feeling that they will show the photo, but maybe not as much. I don't know.
I may do some spoiling for myself and go watch a
Just to see.
playthrough of this or something just to see. Yeah.
Okay, it has
How
been a
pleasant it is
very
to say
it's been a very very long time since I played this one. And in terms of cases from this game, this I think was the only one that I actually was like, "Oh man, this is actually really good." But I would say that of the 3, this is my least favorite game in the series, so there's a lot that I've forgotten about, you know,
Yeah,
how to
it-
do
it
things and
definitely
things like
seems
that.
it was not very like well designed in terms of coming over to from different consoles.
Yeah. Well, I will say that because I loved the 3rd one in the trilogy so much and that whole central plot that was going on, I think that's also why it was like, okay, this got way overshadowed by that one, and of course I liked the first one. So, That was kind of the whole thing for me. But
Yeah. Plus, darker themes like
hopefully.
this people tend to just sort
Yeah.
of like forget about them in terms of like the story.
Yeah. I mean, we started off with, oh, Miles Edgeworth chooses death, and now here we are, a case that is completely centralized on the fact that somebody took her own life and somebody else tried to take hers. So,
Mhm.
yeah, let's
Yeah, it was bad enough that there was a
ooh.
murder. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's ooh, I completely forgot about all that. So hopefully it gets a little less heavy in the next one, but I don't guarantee that it will. So again, make sure you take care of your mental health. Make sure you are taking care of yourselves, both mentally and physically. And yeah, we'll be back in the morning with a much lighter game. We're probably going to be playing more Fae Farm because honestly, that game is a lot of fun, and I want to get right back into it. So I think that'll be a nice shift
That's
in
a good
tone.
palate cleanser.
Absolutely. So once again, thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and I hope that I'll see you soon. Bye.